Get killed. I wanna get man. Skilly Skillz. Skills. Oh yeah. Vocal scratching, and we're going to be talking about beatboxing and talking at the same time, or singing, or however you want to say it. I'm a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit sad because this is the last week. It's been an amazing journey, but let's save all that for later. I'm sure I'll have some sad music for it. Let's jump into it then. So vocal scratching. So you just heard right now, I was just messing around on the loop station. There were times that I was using the special effects like filters, low pass, high pass and stuff like that. But there were times that you saw it was without it, but it was just good to have some fun with it and show you what you can do with it, as long as you get the fundamentals of the scratching. So if this is the first time you've seen this video, which is the week 4 summary of the 4-week course, you can check out these videos and you'll be able to catch up and go through the entire course to learn human beatbox completely free. I needed to burp the entire time. So the fundamentals of scratching is going to be all about using a higher pitched voice and breaking down your embarrassment walls. So it can be a little bit embarrassing at first, but you just need to remember that throughout this entire journey, if you follow this, it is literally about being creative and doing what you can with your sounds. On the screen now, you'll see some gibberish words, some random words which sound very similar to what we would call scratching, and it would be very much the same like DJ scratching. Aradaritta. Now I use my hands. Hands are really good. They really help. You just kind of need to do that to do it. It's the same if you play trumpet. You'd end up going. You just do it. Just be really, really creative with it. So aradaritta. And what happens is we're going to mix from the mixed voice to the head voice, and we're going for a sharp high note straight away. So we're going straight in like a and we're going to practice this little routine, okay? So we did this online, and we're just going to say sutter, and this is going to help you get up to your head voice, okay? So we're going to say sutter, and it's going to go sutter. And what we're doing is we are cutting off the voice to a higher place, so it's going sutter. And then we're going to end it with number, and that's going to be the number 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4, which will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, I hit it. And we can say hit it at the end of it, and this is going to be good to just stretch those vocal cords so you can get that wider dynamic range from low to high, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, I hit it. Let's come back to the aradaritta. 1, 2, 3, 4, I hit it. Rip means nothing. But it works. Play with it, just mess around with it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's literally just being creative. As long as you can get past the embarrassment part and just be completely free and creative and just practice going high and low, listen to scratching as well, that would really help. 1, 2, 3, 4, I hit it. Ow! I'm just being creative with the voice, like ow! Ow! Just be really creative with it. Do with it whatever you want, and just play around with it. So I'd just like to remind people again, for the 4th week, this is the last week, and this has all been thanks to Youth Inspired, who is given the opportunity with the funding so that we could provide these workshops free online on Zoom. Learning to beatbox and talk or sing at the same time. Now, what I find really fascinating about learning to beatbox and talk at the same time is I learned my numbers, my alphabet, and the words hip and hop, which is really cool because human beatbox is the 5th element of hip hop. If you didn't know that, now you know. Now you know. Now, we're not going to say hip, vocalization like hip. I'm not just saying it like hip. I'm saying it from my diaphragm, okay? Like hip. I'm changing my voice like hip, hip, hop. Now watch what happens. Pip, hop, pip, hop, pip, hop, pip, hop, hip, hop, hip, hop. You can hear the pop, pop. There's certain things that I'm just trying to not pronounce. I'm trying to hum them so that you don't hear every vocalization in that word. So it's one syllable, hip, but it has that p at the end. Don't really want that because I'm going to be using a, and you'll end up getting pip, pip, and pop, pop. We don't want pip, pip, pop, pop. No pippity pop, pop. No pippity pop, pop. Hip, 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 hop. And we're saying hop, but we're saying it like cop. So it's like cop, hip, cop, hip, cop, hip, cop, hip, cop, hip, cop. And because I'm throwing my voice and using my diaphragm there, it's just kind of projecting through, okay? And I just add those extra kick drums in there. Hip, cop. And I'll even put a hi-hat in there as well, just to mask it, just so it makes it look even more complicated, okay? So it goes pip, cop, pip, cop, pip, cop, pip, cop is bigger than pip, cop is bigger than pip, cop is bigger than pip, 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 is what? I'm gonna be honest, I'm really sad that we're not gonna be able to progress forward through this, but I have genuinely had a really good time. I've honestly had a really good time. I feel like I've learned a lot through this course as well. So this has been a 4-week course, and I 99.9% guarantee that if you wasn't in these workshops and you watch from number 1 to today, you will learn human beatbox throughout this course, guaranteed. And if you don't, then you are 0.0.1%. But I've made it so that everybody can understand and learn how to do it, and it's for any age as well, okay? So let's have a summary from what we did over the 4-week course, okay? So first of all, we did the fundamentals, and we learned the fundamentals of the b, t, k, t. Without those sounds, you wouldn't be able to progress throughout. It is a universal language, okay? So we're gonna make sure that we always get the, okay? Throughout that first lesson, even on lesson 1, we even learnt how to do phrases. Throughout the course, we learnt to do phrases like stipidika, which allowed us to do double kick drums. Inward snares. We even learnt in week 2, I mean, off the top of my mind, to be honest, I can't remember exactly what we did on each one. I have to watch each. Week 2, we had more routines, more phrases. We got real complicated with our stibble dibbles. We like the stibble dibbles. We love the stibble dibbles. We did the inward K snare. We developed more on the inward snare. It was really good to use because we need it to be able to breathe. If I'm talking too fast, I don't know why I'm talking fast, to be honest. We added bass. We used tongue rolls. We used nasal. That was not nasal. We learned how to do the police siren. We did so much stuff. I gave way too much away, I reckon, you lucky. The way that I teach is I break everything right down and I make it possible for someone to learn because, for example, I need things to be broken right down. I have to read information over and over and over again. An overactive mind, I reread things because I think, did I read that right? Did I get it right? Is the information correct? So I've taken my kind of learning capability and then I've kind of transformed that and tried to make it easier for other people to learn as fast as they can and as easy as they can, because no one wants to have a hard time. Don't forget, I like easy stuff. So go through all of these summaries. This again is for the students, but it doesn't have to just be for the students. You can learn at home right now. You're watching me right now. Go back to number 1, go to 2, go to 3, and this will be the number 4. I just want to thank Youth Inspired for choosing me to deliver these workshops online, to create this content for you guys, and to be a part of a greater project that's going to be on site for people to learn. I think I really appreciate that. This chair has done nothing but squeeze throughout. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't been myself because I've been kind of stiff and trying to stay still the entire time. Because I do want to say a couple of things, and there's a couple of students who did a smashing job, a really good job from day 1 to the end. So I was there for every lesson and they really pushed themselves and they know who they are. And I've created some certificates for those students, and that is for completion, for completing the entire course. And there's also a particular student that will be receiving another certificate for enthusiasm, creativity, for taking part and just not giving up and just being very consistent each week, taking notes, writing down everything that they do, and then was just excited to see me, to tell me I've been working on these things and could you critique it and tell me where, you know, where it's going. And that for me was inspiring as well. I've genuinely learned a lot. I feel like I've even improved my way of translating my knowledge to you guys and learning how to break everything down as well. Videography, I enjoyed doing these videos, smashing. I really enjoyed doing these videos a lot. And I feel like every week I was even progressing as well. So again, thanks Youth Inspired for giving me the opportunity to develop my own skills within this course as well. So huge thanks for that. Thank you Lottery Fund for funding me for me to do this. Money's always appreciated. Well, I think that's basically going to conclude it. That is it. I don't know when to end it. I don't know how to finish this. That's it really. You can check out my Instagram page. These are also going to be on my Instagram page as well, week by week. I'll put them in the screen somewhere, flying around or at the end. You can follow me on social media. I'm also going to be moving over to YouTube as well. So I'm going to do that. So you can watch the videos in even higher definition, so you can see all of my grey hair in 1080p if you feel so. So I think that will conclude it then. I think that is literally it. For the last time, I think I will just have to outro myself. And yeah, so here we go. So I'm Kieran Skillz, aka Kieran. I can't even do it. I'm Kieran Skillz, aka Skilly Skillz, aka no, I can't even remember. What is my line? What is my line? There's no one in this room. So for the last time, maybe not the last time, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but for the end of this course, of this 4-week human beatbox introduction through to advanced beatbox course thingy majiggy stuff, I don't know. So for the last time, I'm Kieran Skillz, aka Skilly Skillz, human beatboxer, aka noisemaker. I'm looking forward to seeing you on another program that I hopefully get funding for.